What about ye? 2012 Alfa Romeo Giulietta. Car's on fine. We're just going to do a wee mini service on it, just an oil change and an air filter change. So for this video, I'm not going to show you the oil change. That's pretty standard stuff. If you follow the channel, it's pretty routine. But I'm just going to show you an often neglected component in these cars, and that's the air filter. So here we are under the bonnet, and this is the wee 1.4 multi-air turbo engine. So it's very important that the oil is changed on these quite regularly, and more so than the recommended interval, I can tell you. Now, as part of the wee service, we just checked fluid levels there, so he's going to need a wee top up of coolant and maybe a wee top up of brake fluid there. It's had a new batch in it. I didn't put that in, and the top cover is missing, but apart from that, everything seems grand. So I'm just going to, these are neglected in these cars because they're not really that user friendly to change the air filter, because there's the air filter box away down below and you need to get at it from the bottom. So I'm just going to do a quick video on changing the air filter in one of these wee Alfas. So we need to get the car up in the air. So I've removed the main under tray, and that's to allow me to get at the sump, but I also need to do that to get the front under tray off that's underneath the bumper. So we're left with this thing here, this big black plastic thing that goes right across underneath the bumper, and as we saw, we know the air filter resides under there. So that's held on with a stack of these T30s, and you just have to take them all out and ground them all. So here we go. There we are. Now, that's it there. So this car, I've serviced this car before, and I've had these out. Now, the thing about these is sometimes if you put, you saw me using an impact there, but it was in very, very low power. These here can actually end up spinning in there on you, and I've had this off before. I've done a service on this car before, and whenever I put these back in again, you might notice, I don't know how you can see it in that one or not, there's a bit of grease about it there. So what I do is I dip that in, I just dip that in the tub of grease before I put them back in again. With these style, and on all Alfas with these style, I really do recommend you do that before you put the under tray on. Just, you know, have a tub of grease underneath, and just splodge in before it goes up in, and then whenever you go to do the job again, they'll spin out no problem. And whenever you put them back on again, you know, just run them up in and just a wee nip up. Don't swing in them, because that captured nut can spin on you. And that reveals our airbox. So with a 7mm, now you need like a long 7mm there, because these are recessed slightly. So 7mm on that. We'll just back these 3 screws out, and we're going to take them out completely. And that's that off. So we'll just catch the air filter, and we'll fish it out, and we'll take a wee look at it. So that is pretty manky, and there's a lot of like fur in this filter. That's strange. So yeah, so it goes into, that's how it connects onto it there. And then the bottom just pushes up. So I'm just going to reach up in and give it a wee clean out here. So, as well, I'm wearing gloves. Bit of wildlife in there. Definitely is a well more gloves, isn't it? What have we got here? So, wee case of Jerry the Mouse has been living in there, and he's kind of decomposed himself, and the remains of him's in that air filter. So I'll just give that a bit of a clear out with a rag then. Oh, just a couple of other bits. Okay. So we'll Mickey Mouse out of the way then. We're going to use this MAL replacement unit, and there's the part number there if you're interested. And we can take her out of the box, and well, look, it's that same style and the blanked off bottom end there. So that simply just pushes up in, and you need to centralize it and give it a wee push up and home. So it's sit there by itself. So there is an orientation here with this bottom plate, and you see that wee triangle there. So that lines up on a that wee triangle spud here. So we'll get that back on again. Now that all the wildlife is out of there, we'll be able to line that up into position, and quite simply get a few of our bolt or screws in. So these are just tapped up into the plastic housing. So you do not need to put much force or torque on these. So I'm just holding this up here while I get this next one in. And we'll get them up nice and evenly. If it's going in at a cockeyed position, then you just need to make sure you have the thing lined up, and there's a wee ridge around the bottom of it here that fits in, so you'll know when you have it fitted in. But the main thing is that wee triangle spud there, and we're just going to run these up in. So that's it. It doesn't take much, so we just need to get the undertrays back on again. And as I said, if I can find one of these wee screws here, so that's where these fixing screws go in there. So just get you in the middle. That's an example of one of them there. And what you want to do, or what I like to do, and you get some ordinary multi-purpose grease there. Just the yellow stuff, and just stick it in there and get a wee taste of grease on the threads, like so. And whenever you put the undertray back on again, you screw it up and you get a bit of grease in there, and do not over tighten them, whatever you do, because those there have a habit of spinning in the frame. And then what you have to do is you basically have to cut the head of that. And that's just sort of crimped in there, and these over time, I see them all the time. Well, those there are spinning, and that's another one over there. That's another one over there. So same thing again. We dollop of grease on the head of the thread, and whenever you put it in, that just covers that in grease. And whenever you go to do it again, whenever you go to take these undertrays off, they'll come off great. And you just run them up in, and a wee tiny nip up. That's it. That's all you need to do. So that's it. Wee quick video. Air filter, often forgotten about because it's in an awkward position. But as you can see there, that one really needed done. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed the video. put this thing back together again, get the oil into it, and she should be ready to go. Thanks for watching. Hope you get something out of it. All the best. Bye bye.